Go.
Hi, I'm Patricia D'Ambrosio. I'm Jennifer's mom. I've been living in Ozone Park for 43 years.
Go ahead.
My name is Aurora Janian. I've been living in Ozone Park for 68 years.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Jennifer's grandmother. My name is Jenny D'Ambrosio, and I've lived in Ozone Park for 68 years.
The reason why my family moved to Ozone Park was my mother was pregnant with her 5th child, and we were living in a 2-bedroom apartment or 1-bedroom apartment, and my mother decided, enough is enough, we needed to get a house, and my mother ended up having 6 children, and she raised in that house, and it was only a few blocks away from my grandmother, so that's why she settled in Ozone Park, and it was affordable at that time.
Eora
Why
and
we
Grandma.
Why we moved over here? We moved here because
We moved from the city.
we moved from Red Hook in Brooklyn to here because we went to St. Mary's Church there and went to St. Mary's School. Then we moved out here because it was even wartime, and my uncle lived out here, and that's how we came to live in Ozone Park.
And my father wanted a house, and he wanted a big yard for us kids to play in, and so he could plant vegetables and
Raise rabbits.
Three.
Things we used to do in Ozone Park when I was little. There was always a lot of kids around. We would play all day long, go to the park, go on the swings, play handball. The ice cream man used to come. We used to get ice cream from Mr.
Bungalow
Softy, Bungalow Bar.
John.
And we would have a pool in the backyard, always having friends over, having fun in the pool. My mother used to take us to the beach once a week with our friends and go to Playland. We used to go on Cross Bay Boulevard, Pizza Hut.
Wow.
That's about it.
Okay. What's you guys?
Okay, when I moved here, I was 14 years old. And I remember going to Cross Bay Boulevard and taking the bus, going to Rockaway to the beach on weekends. And we had the park.
And
Lovely
our children grew up here, and we always had somebody to bring to the park. Either it was a niece or a nephew or our grown children, and we practically lived in the park and to the village. It was a beautiful place to bring up children and and they had a nice school that they went to Nativity. They graduated from there, and then they went on to high school and college, and they're all doing good today.
And they're still all friends. They still have their friends.
And they're still all cousins and friends and together.
And the farms.
Oh, and there was Wilson Farms where they had the cows, and we used to go there and get the fresh milk in the morning.
And when people used to come to visit us, that was our treat. We'd take them to see the cows.
And then we used to have, at 12 o'clock, the bread man used to come and bring us a loaf of bread, a couple of loaves of bread every day. Then the man used to come with the Dugan man used to come with the cakes. And then the vegetable man used to come and bring us vegetables. And the fish man used to come on Wednesdays and Fridays and bring us fish and tripe and whatever.
What I like about living in Ozone Park today is it's a close-knit community. Everybody knows one another. Everybody tries to help out one another. Everyone take turns. Yeah, everyone sweeps and cleans up. It's not a dirty place. It's a good place to bring up children. Kids grew up here. They're very happy. Still here with me. It's very accessible to Manhattan. I mean, you get on the highway, you could be there in a half hour. We're 10 minutes from JFK. We're literally 20 minutes from Rockaway Beach. So it's a good local area where you can get everywhere that you want to go.
You go to the racetrack, Aqueduct?
When I was little, I used to go, but not recently.
Now there's a flea market there too.
Yeah,
Do we
they have a flea market. I used to go when the kids were little. I used to
They still have the flea market.
push them in the stroller.
We have Aqueduct nearby.
What about you, Enora?
Oh, the neighborhood is still good. A lot of different people moved into the neighborhood, but they're nice people. They mind their own business and they just tend to their things, and they really built up the neighborhood better than the people that left it. They made gates and they put all different kind of shrubs, and they really fixed it up nice. And it's still nice to live here. Lived here now 55 years. I'm in that house, and it's still nice.
What about you, Grandma?
Well, I still have my sister living nearby. I have my son and my grandchildren living nearby. And I still have friends. Well, some are gone, but there's still a few more friends left. And the neighborhood is pretty good. My neighbors are good. I've been here 55 years and never had a bad day. Really, never had a bad day. It's a great neighborhood to bring up children. My kids were happy here. And my son is still here. He's so happy.
The only bad thing I can really say about maybe not Ozone Park, but particularly maybe to the village, the houses are pretty small. I mean, you know, there's 4 of us living in our house. There's not enough closet space. The bedrooms are really, really small. But, you know, we could deal with that. And there's a problem with the parking. Every family has 2 or 3 cars, and there's always a problem with who's parking in my spot, who's in whose driveway. The other night, my daughter was boxed in. Someone parked in the driveway right in front of her. My son had to go out and move my car back so she can get her car out. Some of the neighbors are very inconsiderate. They don't respect people's
Where they live.
privacy. I mean, not privacy, but there's some people that just don't care. They just do what they want. And
Double park.
I mean, last week the guy, my husband and daughter was right outside. The guy was parking in the driveway and hit my daughter's car, and it was a pretty hard hit. And it's like, I'm sorry, I had nowhere else to park. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's illegal to park in someone's driveway. It's a party driveway, and that really annoys me about the parking. Who you know, there's no
Too many
respect
cars,
sometimes.
Too many cars.
But other than that, you know, families nearby.